I started veiling at Mass about a year and a half ago when I first moved to college. I saw joining a new church as an opportunity to start this new practice. I had considered veiling for a long time, but I didn't know where to start. My grandma was a huge influence on my life, and she died right before I moved away. So after she passed away, I inherited all of her prayer veils. So between those events, it felt like the right time to start. Veiling can mean a lot of things to different people. For one, it's a reminder of the spousal relationship between Christ and the Church. It's also a way for women to imitate the Blessed Virgin Mary. It's a way to outwardly signify your belief in the truth and presence of Christ in the Eucharist. And it's also a sign of humility, covering your beautiful hair for the sake of humbling yourself before God. A lot of women also have personal reasons for veiling. My best friend's mom is a great example. She says that when she veils at Mass, it's like having horse blinders on. It allows her to focus and concentrate on exactly the message that's being delivered in Mass without getting distracted. I've personally found that the practice absolutely helps me focus and be more engaged in what's going on at Mass. Knowing I'm going to wear a veil has also helped me focus less on my physical appearance when I'm getting ready for Mass. There's no reason to spend an hour on my hair making sure it looks perfect when I know it's going to go underneath a veil. So this helps remind me that the importance of going to church is not how I look, how I'm presenting myself, or how pretty people think I am, but about being humble in my thoughts and in my intentions when I'm going to celebrate Mass. For a long time, veiling is something that was required of women in the Catholic Church. In the 1960s, Pope Vatican II said women no longer had to veil during Mass. It was now a choice and no longer a requirement. After this, many women stopped veiling, and this tradition fell out among the Catholic community. Now, many young Catholic women are choosing to veil again. I think this is large in part due to the desire of these women to have a community within their church. I also think on some level it's due to a resurgence in traditionalist values among young women. Choosing to veil has also benefited me socially. It allows me to connect with other young women in my church in a way that otherwise I would not have been able to. It's a great conversation starter. Oh my gosh, you veil? So do I. What's that like for you? Why do you do it? And I'm so grateful for what that has given me.